5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anyone want to say anything?
What's going on, guys?
What's cracking like
How
it?
are we? This is episode 3 of the C.O.L.D.S podcast.
Technically episode 4.
Technically episode 4, but 1 will never be uploaded.
Yeah.
Ever.
I was saying before that we should like do 50 episodes and then keep alluding to the pilot episode.
That will never
And then when we reach 100 episodes, we finally release.
And then that's the episode we get cancelled.
Yeah, that's
the
that.
one.
Yeah, once episode 100 is gone, like live, then we're gone.
Okay, but when do I get to hear it?
I mean, you can hear it, but it's actually like I looked at the back at the recording, but like the audio is doubled up weirdly. So it's not like inaudible, but like it's kind of strange from like the usual how it usually sounds like that.
Right. Okay.
So yeah,
I'll still give it a listen because it's going to be fucking hilarious.
yeah. Some of the stuff you may not know because it has to do with our class, but it's still fun.
And also
Should be right.
stuff I can't pronounce. I can't re-say.
You can't re-say.
Hold on, let me just type it to you.
Don't say the N-word. What are you doing?
It's not the N-word. It's not the N-word. Guys, he's lying. He's lying.
Show me.
It's we talk about, where is it? That M. Look at the bottom one.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Exactly.
we went into. I love it. You know what that is too.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't. Every time I mention it, people are like, "What's that?" And I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
Of course, Griff would know.
So
Yeah.
also, guys, this is Griffin.
G'day.
So this is Frank Griffin, who's currently joined us for today's episode of the C.O.L.D.S podcast. How's your day, Griff? What did you do?
Oh, not too bad so far. Just came out of a lecture about rewriting scripts, which was very boring, and I didn't listen to a fucking word that Adam
You
said.
should have just stopped at we came out.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's
no.
probably the most serious that we've done. Not even serious, just like lists, like
Put down notes. and
yeah,
all
we got
that.
notes, but like compared to the other two were like really unfocused and
Now we're like
we just
actually,
on
like-
random tangents.
Yeah. Oh, it was bad. We went on really bad tangents. So if
Yeah.
this is episode 3, but if you tuned to episode 2, we're sorry. We're sorry for episode 2. 'cause
I
we-
remember listening to episode 2.
Yeah.
I was annoyed at myself. I kept cutting myself off. I was like,
Dude, you do that in general.
I know I do, man. And I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that. All right. I've
Also,
got my.
also, just one
Go for
quick
it.
thing. We're gonna change the name of the podcast,
Okay.
so it's not the from what it was before.
Sorry, I
so
thought
it's not
we're just- we're changing it again.
Brosis podcast because
It's-
I thought that would make sense because we keep saying "Hey sisters," which we forgot to open up with, but whatever. So we're calling it Church of the Latter-day Sisters,
Church of the Sisters. Fuck yeah.
otherwise known as Cults.
C.O.L.D.S. Not in relation to Cold Ones,
Yeah.
which is with Chad and Max, which we love. Do you know they've actually uploaded for the first time in like 3 years another podcast.
Oh, no
Another
way.
podcast.
Yeah.
What a-
I don't know who they're with. It's with
Guns.
some Twitch streamer. I don't know who it was. But I was like, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Because
Hell yeah.
they're fellow Melburnians. They're fellow Australians.
Ah.
I'm like, they're great.
I didn't
That's
even know
mates.
they were like out for 3 years. I was gonna say if they're still not doing anything, then we could have just taken their place. But whatever.
Oh no, they haven't done but the channel's called Cold Ones as well. So it's
okay,
like,
yeah.
you know, it's they still upload. I love their content. They're editing. Like I think
Oh, it's fucking hilarious.
great,
It's
yeah.
amazing.
Is it Prezzo that is edited or does he just film it?
I think he did both.
Okay,
I want to say he did both.
I'm not sure.
Neither do I.
Their last interview they did was with Belle Delphine.
Oh Jesus! It must be uploaded soon then because I put it on their Twitter. No. I wonder if she's joking. What's she doing now?
What do you OnlyFans? Oh, what?
And we're back.
Are you serious?
No, it's still recording. Don't worry.
Did it just
Okay.
miss our whole conversation about?
No,
Black
it was
Dolphin?
only like 2 seconds probably.
Oh,
But hopefully it's back.
Let's see what Beldovine's doing. Oh, I shouldn't have looked at that on Twitter.
you have fallen into
Oh.
a fucking rabbit hole, my mate.
First thing that came up.
What the fuck?
That's for all you audio listeners. It's a gym stress ball with duct taped like 10 dildos on it, and she's just spinning around. What is this?
Why do you keep looking at it?
I'm bedazzled, man. I'm like, what? I've never.
Mate, keep your
He's
pants
been
on.
enchanted.
The caption is Belle is most creative when horny. What? And it's so top comment by Master Yoda. Lego Master Yoda is penis ball. Takes that is.
Oh,
I'm
You better
gonna
choose your
stop
words.
watching Belle Delphine videos.
Yeah, you
on
better
my
choose your
Twitter.
words wisely because we haven't booked out this room, and anyone could come in at any point and you would be looking at that stuff.
Oh well, I'm in the audio listeners. I'm in the back left corner. No one's gonna see me.
Like
Like,
it's here, you do.
oh yeah,
No.
but I'll change my monotone language when they come in.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll
Yeah.
go from Belle Delphine. It'll go from that to Belle Delphine.
Well, I mean, at least I don't know. I don't need to buy our OnlyFans anymore. Well, that's a good.
Anymore.
Look at Twitter.
I've only bought one OnlyFans in my life.
Who was it?
It's a regret. It's the biggest regret I've ever had in my life.
Is it Ricardo?
I was tempted by that one as a joke, honestly. No, it was like I said, biggest regret I've ever had in my life. It was a Trisha Paytas one.
Oh, dude.
No, but it was $1, right? It was a single $1, and I was like,
Not even a free one.
I was with my friend. I was with my friends, and I was like, let's just see what it's like. Cause I know Trisha Paytas is Trisha Paytas. You know, she's always on the floor crying, whatever. You know, her content's funny. Laughing at her, not with her.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. Frenemies is a good podcast to be
Not
fair.
anymore.
No, not going anymore.
Not anymore. But yeah, no. So I checked it out. And I'm like, cool. And I checked it once. I'm like, haha, funny. Never touched it again. And then I forgot to cancel my subscription. So the next month, I'm like, why'd I get billed $15 to OnlyFans? So Trisha Paytas, if you're watching, you got $16 off me that I didn't want you to have. So if I could have that back, please, that would be 16 Australian dollars. So that would be what? $7.50?
Not fucking enough, honestly.
Yeah, dead set. Like that's a quarter of my wage a week. No, wait, sorry, Jesus, an hour.
Bro,
Oh my God.
I was gonna say
an hour. So 25 minutes of my work time went to your OnlyFans.
My guy's living in the 20s again.
You're so funny. You're so funny.
Who do you think would be the most surprising person to watch this podcast? Like you just found out in the comments, like someone famous.
Who do I want?
Yeah,
or
who
do
do you,
the most surprising?
well, yeah, let's say want. Like who to watch this podcast about us talking about this Trisha Paytas nudes?
I mean, what's his face? Yeah,
Yeah, I know which one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
yeah, that one. The one she did frenemies with. Ethan.
Ethan Klein.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. H3 himself.
H3, that's who it is.
Yeah, H is cool.
Or just Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan.
Let me Google list of podcast people.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, maybe not a podcast person, but just a
cool
person.
person?
Yeah.
Living or dead?
Yeah, the ghost comes back and just
Ghost comes back just to listen to this podcast.
Do you know who I think would really be interested in Trisha Paytas news? Stanley. I think Stanley would be my number one podcast ghost. Like, I love that. I don't know why you guys laughing. That's like a serious thing.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
I might need some explanation into why, but I'm all ears.
Yeah. Did you hear how manipulated he got in his final years?
No.
Like his whole not market, like his whole manager and all those kind of people were really what's the word? Just really forceful. Like, hey, Stan, say this script off your this thing and film this video for marketing. And they're very forceful. Like they still promote. And do you know they promoted an NFT of him 2 months ago
Really?
on his Twitter?
I knew about the NFT superhero they wanted to make, but
They made
Not
NFT on Stanley
Oh, for fuck's sake.
on his official Twitter account.
Bro, that's so disrespectful. Get
That's set.
stuffed.
And they're still trying to promote. I'll go to the Twitter right now. They're still trying to promote stuff with Stan Lee, not just Stan Lee, not promote it, but what's the word? Push out projects, even posthumous,
They're
which is fucked.
Oh fuck, what's the word? Plagiarizing?
yes.
Yeah.
That's way too loud. Sorry.
Keep
going.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Where is it? Yeah, it's just all it's all promotional stuff.
Get stuffed, man.
Hey guys, Comic-Con is partnership with Afternoon for Giveaways, just on his Twitter.
What the hell?
Nice.
Leave the guy alone.
Dead set, and it's annoying.
Bless me.
What?
Oh,
baby.
Jeez.
Speaking of Marvel, have you guys seen the Ruins comic book? The Marvel Ruins comic book?
No.
Ruins, no.
It's like the most disturbing Marvel comics book ever. It's basically if everything in the Marvel universe went wrong, and so when Peter
Is
Parker
that like what if? Sorry.
it's not a what if story. It's just written by a different person who didn't really like the Marvel comics. So he's like, I'm going to make my own, but it's going to be really fucked up. And so Jean Grey's a prostitute. Peter Parker is when he gets bitten by the radioactive spider, his skin starts melting over the course of 2 years. And then Nick Fury is like a really jaded criminal, or not criminal war, like a military person. I'm trying to think. There's like, oh yeah, and like the Avengers are a part of Al Qaeda.
Oh my god!
Or something like that.
Have
I don't
you-
know if it was Al Qaeda, but it was a terrorist group.
Talking about Al Qaeda. No, I'll just shut up. Talking about Al Qaeda. Did you see? This has been out for years. It's like a Harry Potter 9/11. Like,
Yep.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
like Reddit, Wattpad.
Actually, do you want to hear something? Well, I don't know if it's good.
Yeah.
Well, some people may not be as good, but like Al Qaeda's leader got killed.
Saddam Hussein?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drone strike.
Oh no way!
Like literally.
Oh,
like,
like just then.
yeah, just then.
Just
2
then.
seconds ago.
yeah.
Oh, breaking news on the fucking Cole's
No, I
podcast.
looked at it this morning.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I thought you meant like Saddam Hussein, like from ages ago.
No. Like the new leader of Al Qaeda got
Oh.
killed. Yeah.
Oh, shackers.
Yeah.
Shackers. Talking about like what if situation with like, you know, comics and that. Do you know some guy hated Lin-Manuel Miranda that much that he just made a podcast just all about why he doesn't like, no, a podcast, sorry, made a musical about why he doesn't like Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Really?
A whole musical. And guess who we met?
Who?
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Oh really?
Yep.
Never would have
Because
guessed.
that podcast. And I was like, what? That's cool. No podcast, sorry, musical. So
We've been talking about podcasts too much, and you're on one. That's why it's on your head.
yeah. Oh, honestly, that's wait. Yeah, 100%. So this isn't a sidetrack. This is a segue. Like, pretend there's a cool segue here. Whoa. Segue. We got a few criticisms on the last podcast that we titled it "Splendour in the Mud," but we didn't talk about Splendour in the Mud at all. So
Mep, you have just returned from Splendour 2022.
I have. We went to the Airbnb yesterday. Sorry, and not yesterday podcast, but like last week.
Yeah.
Go on.
Fix your mic there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But I'll finish the Airbnb story, which was carried on from last podcast. If you didn't tune in, basically, very open house, very open whatever. It's great thing. Griff, I'm assuming you haven't tuned in yet either to the podcast.
Yeah.
The whole podcast, you watched it all
Yes, of course I did.
Which one?
yesterday?
Both.
Oh, really?
Oh, I had no idea. Okay, cool. He's up to date.
I said I would watch it.
I didn't know. I didn't know. Okay, cool.
I'm curious to hear this because I was going to ask you, and then he said podcast. So I was like, oh, I'll ask him then.
All right, yeah. So I think I said like last episode we didn't have any drink
Yeah.
any like, and I'm like, fuck these guys, I'm gonna send a message. All right, so what I did, there's like sausages in the fridge.
Yeah.
Just put one in Kiani Sadi. Just put one in. Didn't notice for about. I'm like, why isn't this guy? It'd be like 2 days later. I'm like, why hasn't this guy noticed yet? Walk into his room, I'm like, Kiani, you realize I put a sausage in Sadi? I look to my right, it's on the wall. It's like slammed against the wall, and so it's stuck to the wall. Just this sausage, and I'm like, oh.
Hell yeah.
And so the next day, I see them like try like you know what's the thing you flip pancakes with?
Oh, egg
pan?
flip.
Is it a pan flip? Is that what it's called?
Egg flip or like a proper pan?
No, it's just the flipper.
Yeah, the egg flip.
Is it called an egg flip?
Yeah.
Okay, an egg flip. Trying to like off the wall. They're trying to like scab it off, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, idiots. And then I was remember, and for some reason I forgot. I'm like, what's that again? They're like, oh, it's a sausage. I'm like, is there a sausage there? And I'm like, oh. And then I remembered, and I was like, oh fuck. But yeah. So somehow we cleaned the sausage off the wall, and we never got anything wrong with that Airbnb. We only had the broken glass and the
face, no
lady
case.
come in. The lady come in. Fucking. Dan put in a review in the end about that lady. Didn't hear anything back. We never got a damage fine for anything.
Alright.
So I count that as a win because you have to pay a $300 cleaning fee straight up anyway.
Yeah.
So if we lose anything, then that's on them. But Splendour was great. Like the actual Splendour, that's cool. First day, my friends wore white shoes. Didn't know how bad it'd be. They're like, oh, it's just gonna hit the fucking, just put their shoes in, right? No. Because it was like not step one, sorry, but red flag one should have been when we were driving in on the bus because we're looking out the window and we see tents on top of cars. So no one was putting their tent in the actual like places where they're meant to be. They put it on top of their cars. I'm like, why the fuck are they putting it on top of the cars? Didn't realize the mud was like that bad, right? So we get in, and Riley's shoes, they're like white Air Forces,
Oh, the
gone,
oh,
just drenched. And then we said on the trip we should
sorry,
get
that hurts my soul.
yeah. We said on the trip, we're like, let's look at a Dan cam because Daniel kept slipping over. None of us slipped over. None of us slipped over the entire trip except Dan, like 3 times.
Of
We're
course
going up
he
the
did.
hill. We got up the hill. And you just see this guy go whoop, 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 and just fucking like, like 3 Stooges, like do his like little, like trying to save it. No. And he just falls over. And I'm like,
I've
Scooby-Doo slipping sound
never
effect.
met this guy. I've heard hundreds of stories of easy.
I love Daniel. Daniel's great.
You say it once a
we're
week,
about
so
to
I'm
we're
not
about
shocked.
to roast the fucker.
No, we're not. But I will say poor Daniel in this actually. He was sick all week. Dan wasn't having the best. Like I would wake up, I reckon about 3 or 4 times during the night to him going like almost like dying from his coughs. And so we're in the Chats mosh pit on the first day.
Yeah.
No, second day, sorry, because everything was cancelled on the first day. And you can see the fear in his eyes because he's asthma. I was looking at him like, he's freaking out, right? I watched this man halfway through a chat set pull out an inhaler and go, just fucking, just chop it up. And I'm like, oh, it's great. He didn't go to, halfway through the third day, he left because he wasn't. He was sick as well as, he also just didn't want to like, because he knew we were all going to go mosh for Tyler and all that.
Yeah, of course.
So he's like, I don't like Tyler. He wanted to see Glass Animals and he saw Glass Animals, so he was happy. And he's like, I'm happy. I'm done, man. I'm like, okay, damn.
You know what? Fair enough for him.
He was smart because the buses were fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was home at like 8. We got home at like 2:30. But that was better than the day 2 buses because the day 2 buses, it took my friends about like 4 hours. It took me and Riley about. Sorry, my friend. I'm not using names in this podcast. Dan's not a person.
Oh yeah, I'll bleep them all out.
Oh no, don't bleep it. It's
Wink,
okay.
wink.
Dan
Bleep.
doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Who's Dan?
Who's Dan?
Who's Dan?
What's his last name? God, almost got
I think it's changed. Hold on. I genuinely think it's changed.
him.
He was
He
meaning-
changed his name?
No, he was meaning to change it soon. I don't know if he changed it
Why is
yet.
he changing it? Did he commit a crime or something?
Oh no, it's just personal.
So he
stuff.
committed a crime.
Oh, side story. This is another side story.
He just
Dan-
got bored and changed it to power.
anytime Dan goes to a new house, like anyone, if we have friends or whatever, he'd be like, I could break in there. He'll point to like a window and be like, we'll go to a window and be like, yep, see this little like, yep, you just, clock's open. And because the other week we were going to Keanu's house and he's like, Keanu wasn't there. He's like, oh, don't worry, I got it. Goes through the window. I'm like, cool.
Bro.
So I'm like, he just knows. I don't know how he does it. So credit to him. If I have any Dan to break into houses. Oh, side story. I don't think I mentioned this on the. This isn't spark. No, I'm not sidetracking.
No side stories. Keep going.
No, sorry. But yeah, no. So he can just break into anything. This is a good segue. I was in a house on holiday and it got broken into.
No way.
Yeah,
Nice.
I didn't mention this last week, did
Did
I?
I don't think so. Did
No. So
you get anything stolen?
no, I'm actually really lucky with that. So I was staying in Pelican Waters, which is a place up in Caloundra.
Yeah.
It's very upper class. If that's the way to put it. Like, it's very nice.
Yeah.
Like you got the gate, and then the cars, and then the house. Do you know what I mean like it's not
Oh, like a posh
like a
house.
nice-
Yeah.
and like the backyard like goes onto like a river run like with like yachts and shit. Not yachts, but
Bro.
like your boats and all that. You
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Nice kind of houses, right? So I was staying at my friend's house, and we're in bed, we're asleep, and I just hear some like guy yell like, "Get the fuck away!" And I'm sitting there. He's like, "Go sick him!" like to the dog, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, "Fuck was that?" So I walk out of the room, and the sisters are freaking the fuck out. They're
Yeah.
like, "What's going on?" And me and my friend, didn't say the name, were like, "Huh?" And so the dad's downstairs with the crowbar, hopped in the car, tried chasing the robbers because they didn't try and break into the house. They tried to break into the cars that were out the front, not the front, but inside the gate. So it's in the house.
Sure. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Right. My luggage was in one of those cars, so we're lucky that it's so funny because the mum was like, "This is why I tell you kids to keep your shit inside the house," and I'm sitting there, I'm like, "My luggage is in the car," and I'm like, but because she was yelling at her kids, not me. But then we saw the security footage, and one of the robbers, they didn't steal anything, but one of the people. When the dog was chasing them, they just ran, slipped, and ate shit. So they've definitely got whoever it is has a massive carpet burn down their fucking like side.
Yeah, if you're
of their,
listening to this, whoever robbed the house, get
technically,
fucked.
yeah, that's because it's weird because
Spoilers. It was me.
No.
you came up to Queensland just to do that.
Yeah.
No, it's weird because they opened like the not back door, but they went around the house to open the pool gate. I don't know. I couldn't understand. I don't know why that happened, but I was so like I wasn't say tired, but I was just like, huh.
Yeah, you were just unbothered.
I was really like unbothered, but I was just like back to bed. Next morning, completely forgot about it. And then the cops came in the morning, checked security footage. I'm like, oh, that happened last night.
You seem like the most chill in like a hostage situation.
I mean, I've been in situations in which
I thought you were about to say I've been in a hostage situation before.
no, I'm gonna say hostage. I've been in like, I've had a knife pulled on me and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, but I don't.
Judging by the area you live in, I'm not shocked.
Oh well, listen, it's just like I'm really like I have the mindset in why if there's really a stressful situation, if you're chill with it, it's weird, but like the situation will be chill with you back. Let's say someone's getting really aggressive at the pub with one of my mates or whatever, or something like that, you know, as I do. I just pull him like, hey, oh, true. Hey, man. Sure. Like, oh, yeah, true. And they're like, I wouldn't say like
Mumblecore.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, but I wouldn't like de-escalate it.
Yeah.
I'd more so like, I'm never stressed in any form of situation, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Yeah. But like those kind of situations. Like, I don't know. It's just never really like, if I was scared, I would be scared, but I'm just not. And I don't know why that is or how that is. It's just how I not react, but I can't explain it, man.
Yeah, fair
It's
enough.
how I like react to it. But like I said, I didn't freak me out at all. I was just like, oh, that happened. But I don't know. But then I started thinking, I'm like, is it me being self-centered, being like, you know, oh, it's not my house, I don't care. Do you know what I mean? Even though my luggage is in the car, obviously. But it's not that. And I was really trying to figure out why I couldn't understand why I was, you know, desensitized is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
But I wasn't like reacting to it. But
You just didn't really care. It
yeah.
sounded like you just,
Yeah, but it's not about like, obviously.
not
like,
in a bad way, but
yeah,
like,
it's not about me not caring about, like, you know, we got broken into. Like, oh shit, is everyone okay? Is all that? Like, obviously I care about that. But it's just like, and I'm not gonna like blame that on Frankston or whatever. It's just like,
I was making a joke before. I don't.
yeah, no, oh no, God no. But I wouldn't say the situations I've had in my life, but it's just like, it's just a thing that happens. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and like, oh, fuck. I'm very like, hi,
hey.
Hello there.
how are we? Don't apologize.
We
It's
should
okay.
preference this that we're still recording in the classroom,
Oh yeah,
and
we're
at any time the classes can come in. So it's maybe a bit shorter than usual, but it'll be
Bye.
fine.
Yeah, we have a solid like 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
we said bye to our new friend. That's okay.
Yeah.
But oh my God, no.
We should have pitched the podcast. Fuck.
We'll get viewers. But going on from segue. Another segue. Whoa. Segue. Segue. It's back to Splendour. My friend got so there's temporary tattoos there.
Yeah.
Dumbest fucking tattoos I've ever seen in my life. Dumb. I said to him, every time I saw it, I'm like, you disgust me. Every time. And he's like, fuck off, it's cool.
What'd you get?
He's
What'd
like,
you
the
get?
ladies frothed, they frothed it. I'm like, no.
What was it?
Save a horse, ride a cowboy. With a girl like spread. And I'm like,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Oh, nice.
I'll find a photo of it.
How lovely.
And I'm like, and then he got a no regrets tattoo, but spelled regrets wrong on his arm. Like
Oh.
regrets. And I'm like,
Regrets.
anytime I saw the ride a cowboy tattoo, I got so angry. I was just like, I hate you. I hate you for this. Like,
I'm now going to get this as a permanent tattoo on my body.
it's so much worse, yeah.
Oh my God.
Wait,
Yeah.
let's see it. Oh no.
But he had that for about 4 days straight. And every time I saw, he's like, it's fresh, it's cool. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Well, nah.
I'll tell
How
you,
much did he spend on that?
I genuinely think that was about like $40 altogether.
Fuck
40,
off.
$50 for a temporary tattoo. I don't know.
regret that.
I knew they were waiting an hour though, because I went to see C.O.L.D.S at the I don't know what the stage was called, one of the stages.
Yeah.
He was a great artist. Like his he'll definitely go places because his energy with the crowd, like why am I saying but his showmanship, amazing. And I like you know the song like living in this big blue world. That's that guy.
Oh, no way.
That's him. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. And so he had a lot of other songs, but he was great. I reckon he was one of my favorite acts
Hell yeah.
that whole week. But the first day when everything was cancelled, my friends went home early except me and my other friend. And we're chilling. We're like, is it worth staying? It was so worth staying because we didn't notice at the time, but there was like little like clubs happening. Like there was a rainbow bar, which is like a gay, a puff duff.
So I would have loved that.
Yeah, exactly. But me and Kiani went in there, and it was just like Kiani, my friend, not Kiani, my friend.
You've already said the name like 20 times.
It's a very like
Keanu Reeves.
yeah.
That's what it means.
but
These
he's
are
like,
code names.
he's like,
Yeah.
should we? I'm like, fuck it, man. Let's just go in. That's he's like, so cool. There was like drag queens on the roofs. It was wild. They were doing dances and shit.
I'm going to take you to a gay bar.
I want to go to Yaya's.
Done.
I want to go to Yaya's.
Done.
Like I'm a straight man, but I do want to go to Yaya's.
I'm going to take you to Weta Wellington.
Oh, I was gonna wear Wellington. Yes, I've been wanting to go there for ages.
But
as a
dude, there's literally a gay bar around the corner from here.
I didn't realize
Yeah.
how close Yaya's was.
Yeah, it's
It's like down the street.
Yeah.
It's like down the street from where we are. We're not releasing where we are, but
yeah.
Yaya's is definitely not a place in Melbourne near where we are filming this podcast
Yeah.
right now. But yeah, I want to go to Yaya's.
We are totally not right now at Richmond
Yes.
Station.
Richmond Station. That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shit, I just broke it again.
Dude, I do that every fucking lesson we have in here.
I broke this on the last podcast.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? Yeah, no. So talking about yayas, it was just. Oh, you gonna break it? Oh, okay.
No, I'm not breaking it.
You confiscated it? Is that what you're doing? Yeah. Great. But
So Griffin just shot the cup holder as a weapon.
Cup
and I
holder?
almost died.
We look at it as a cup holder.
What is it? What actually is
It's
it?
a cord holder, so you put cords through that hole.
Is that the whole point of it?
Yeah,
I
I have one
never-
on my desk. That's where I filter my cords through under.
I never realized what it was for.
Well, there you go.
I thought it was just a little thing I play with.
Nah.
That's
Just some people
especially
with
what it's there
ADHD
for.
just touching shit.
Bro, same.
Is the ADHD like fidget spinner? Imagine it was like a fidget spinner here.
Fuck that. Oh, let's invent that. Let's envision like a fidget spinner in the desk and just spin it.
Yeah.
A fidget
Sick.
spinner desk, so you just spin the desk.
Ow, like I stopped it. I'm gonna move out of the way. But talking about Puff Duffs. It's called. By the way, I'm not being like
No, it's
it's called Puff Duff.
Yeah,
it's
I
called
know.
Puff Duff.
mate, I call it.
I'm telling
puff.
podcast this, just like that. But yeah, no. So they're all respectful. They're lovely people.
Yep.
Like you go to clubs and there's a lot of like dickheads. There's a lot of like fucking. I've had my sunny soul in about like 3 times now.
Yeah.
But everyone was so nice in that environment. Everyone was chill. Fuck a sweat though. I'll tell you that. It was a hot place to be in.
Yeah.
I can
Like
imagine.
that was worse than any of the sets I went to at Splendour that whole week. In that little like gay club, fucked. It was. I came out drenched, and I was like,
Whoa. What do you mean?
whoa. Nah, but it was really.
Mate,
cool.
what are you trying to say,
I'm
bro?
not saying anything, man. I'm not saying anything.
Drenched in
But
what?
everyone like made their own fun on the first day, which was really great. Like there was a Pepsi stand, which wouldn't have been. No one would have paid attention to it had all the events been going on. And it was just like this random girl and like a little DJ deck. 500 cunts around the whole DJ deck's just going nuts at this. And got free Pepsi too. Great
Oh,
Pepsi.
fuck
How
yeah.
good's that? Yeah.
Bro, that's so good.
Right, and so that they're throwing out free Pepsi while everyone's just dancing.
I'm so coming with you next year.
Do it, bro.
So-
100% do it. We'll get an Airbnb. We'll figure it out.
Hell yeah.
Definitely Airbnb over camping.
Yeah.
after this. But that was great. That was amazing. And then like I was saying, everyone's making their own fun. Like there was just a JBL outside this random HSP joint.
Oh,
And
you
there's-
sent us the video of
Yep,
this.
yep. And there's like
Bro, that was so cool because I was looking at
500
that like, no,
there's
really?
like 600, 700 people dancing on tables and
That's
shit,
so good.
singing
though.
music. One of the tables broke and everyone's like, nah. And but the problem is they had to shut it down because no one was buying from the chicken store. No one was buying from the
fucking
HSP
hell.
store. They were just dancing around the whole place that no one was paying attention to
So
the
it
actual
literally
food.
ran out of
Yeah,
business.
I think no one was getting food because they were all thinking, oh, this is the line.
Dead set.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh god, man, it was cool. I loved it. One of the tables broke while people were standing on it. That was pretty funny, but not mine. But the only people I saw that night were the Drakes. Have you ever listened to the Drakes before?
I've heard
I
of
know of them, yeah.
Oh man, they were great. Like on it, like one of my, like I said, one of my not Thai birdies, but one of my favorite acts at the whole Splendour because like everyone congregated there because that was the only act of the whole Friday because they were on a stage that wasn't a main stage, so that one did get cancelled.
Oh, righto.
So yeah, I'll find a photo, but it was such a good act. So I kind of smarted up a little bit. This is everyone in the mosh pit.
Yeah.
That's James-poonslayer-Meps dead on top of a fucking railing.
Bro, that's...
I smarted it up
Sick.
hard.
Yeah.
Mate, if I don't see that as your Facebook profile photo in the next 3
Dead
hours,
set.
I swear to God.
Bro, I was so like, look, there's a video of like everyone just doing like, everyone dancing to music, and then there's me just up on a fucking railing.
You
just
fucking genius!
Yeah, bro. I didn't get told off at all.
No, it's
Well,
fucking
yeah, why would
Splendour.
you?
Of course
Why
you
would
wouldn't
they?
have been.
Didn't get told off. They didn't tell anyone off for anything. Even like the HSP joint with the tables being broken and everything. No one got told. No, there was no security or anything. No one got shit because they could tell we were pissed off, but like there was nothing to fucking manage. And so I was up there for like majority of the set, and it was great. I don't listen to Drakes often. I now like have added like 6 songs to my playlist.
As
Just
you do,
theirs.
as
And they're
you
like,
do.
because they're great. Like I heard of them before. I'd had one song added, but after that it was just man.
Bro, off the back of Splendour, you're going to AJR. Like,
Oh, I know. I'm going next week. I'm so gassed. And
next
then
week is this weekend, isn't
and then
it?
Uh-oh.
August 13th. Oh wait, no. Wait, no. Let me check my Apple Wallet because the dates are
I
there.
was going to say, if it was August 13th, I would have been going.
August
because-
19th.
Week after.
Week after.
Sorry.
So
I knew it was a week before or after when
that's
I'm
right.
going
Because I have someone's birthday on the 13th, and then I'm seeing Spacey Jane on the what day is it? Teenage. Okay.
Wait.
I know. I'll go.
This might have to be the last story.
Yeah, I know. I've just seen the time.
Bro, I've just been sitting here giving my thoughts on maps.
Yeah.
I haven't actually been talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. Where's it? 24th or 3rd. So if you go to Space Jam, you'll see me on the 23rd, 24th, which is the week after. So I've got like 3 concerts I've got birthday, my mate's 18th,
Yeah.
and then I've got AJR 1 week, Spacey next week with Teenage Dads featuring and then I've got Grass's Green Festival, which is Sticky Fingers and all that on the week after.
God.
Yeah. I love my music, man.
Bro, mine's a little more tame. I still got plans, but mine's a little bit more tame. Like,
Go
I
on.
got Gang of Youths next weekend.
Yeah.
So excited for
I'm really
that.
excited for that.
Oh, I've got to lose my shit. Then this weekend, I've got a bottomless brunch. I'm getting absolutely fucking hammered.
I still have never done a bottomless brunch.
Dude, they're so
pretty
good.
good.
It's $50, unlimited drinks.
Ruby took me to an all-you-can-eat Indian for $8.50 down in Burke.
Pretty nice, yeah.
But
I'm going to one in the city, and it's like $50.
tell me how it is.
So it's 50 a head. I've been to a bottomless brunch before.
Yeah.
Wait, what was it called? Is it in South Yarra?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about.
Well,
think
there
I've
you
been
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, $50, and I'm just gonna be going off my head on Heineken's. Like, bro.
So
I swear to
so
God.
the drinks, it's how many drinks is it all included? Just when as much as fucking.
Bottomless. That's
For drinks.
why it's
Yeah.
bottomless. Yeah.
drinks.
Yeah.
I could get fucked.
Dude, I went to my sister's 23rd last year and it was a bottomless brunch. I swear to God, I don't remember anything past 3 o'clock.
I'm gonna text the boys and say let's do a
I
bottomless
was
brunch.
off my fucking face. I remember waking up at my home being like, what the fuck happened?
I think at the same place we're thinking of, we went out. It was for my sister's 23rd or 2nd, and we went outside. And one of the there was another group there. There was just a nice 30-year-old woman just puking her guts out outside of it. It was very entertaining to watch, and we're just
Y'all are
let's go
probably
home.
hearing some giggling in the background. Her friend Gabby is here as well.
Hi, Gabby.
She's the moderator.
But
She's making sure that we don't actually say people's names. She's waving her hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
No,
doing
well-
a crap job at not not saying people's names.
want you guys to get cancelled.
but we're talking about the Teenage Dads. Sorry, because we're talking about Space Jane. On the second day, on Tuesday, not Tuesday, sorry, the Saturday. I was chilling because I've met Vinny, the band, the drummer, a few times. I won't say we're good mates, but we're just we it's you, yeah, that kind of thing. So I'm at Splendour, I'm chilling, whatever. I'm going through this little paddock place, and there's this Greek place, and I'm pointing. I'm like, I know you, and he points at me, and he's like, I know you. He's like, you. And I'm like, and it was like, oh, it's cool. So I was talking to Vinny for about 20 minutes there.
Fuck yeah.
And then I'm like, man, I gotta go. And I saw him again the third day. So when I go to Spacey next week or week after, I'm gonna be like, he'll look at me and be like, oh, because it's just a mutual fucking it's an inside joke kind of thing, and it's great. Oh, their new song came out 2-3 days ago. It's called Teddy.
Oh, you put this on your story.
I did put this on my story because I was connected to one of my highlights or whatever.
Yeah.
One of my favorite songs this year already. I seriously will put it in contender for voting in Triple J's Hot 100.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
See, my favorite song from this year is not going to be in Triple J's Hottest
Yeah,
100
probably the same for me too.
How so?
because my favorite song is Screamo and it's called Body Bag.
Oh yeah. Did it release this year though?
Yeah.
Okay.
It released less than a month ago, and the first live performance they did, they played it in Melbourne.
Oh really?
It released the same week they had their Melbourne concert.
Yeah, they've been playing Teddy for a few weeks in what's the word, like a lot of concerts.
Yeah.
Like same with AJR, they released a new song.
Yeah,
I won't.
I won't. I fucking love
It's
that
banger.
shit.
They've been playing it on their live shows for 2-3 months.
Yeah.
And they released it the other day, and I'm like, fuck yeah.
They're gonna play it, yeah.
Fuck yeah. I'm so glad the people I've seen the last 2 weeks, they're very spectacle shows. Like
Yeah.
AJR, Tyler in itself is spectacle as fuck.
Hell yeah.
Have you seen his live shows?
Nah.
Oh, bro.
I'm not a Tyler listener.
Have a look at this. You'll think this is really cool.
Bro, I'm just still bummed because Fooey's got cancelled this year.
Yeah.
I had tickets to see 3 of their shows this year, all got cancelled.
because what was it?
Taylor Hawkins passed away.
No, but Adam was telling. Not Adam. Sorry, what?
Chris.
Chris. Was, no names. No names. of the podcast. Was telling us
Christopher Walken.
that he went to Foo Fighters for last time a few months ago.
Yeah,
and it's-
Geelong. My mum and my sister went,
Yeah.
and I was so pissed off because I was like, no, we're going in December. I'll go then. And I had tickets to both the Melbourne shows, and my mates and I were going to go to one of the Sydney shows. And
I was going to go. I'm going to go
literally-
Sydney for Brenda Mars. I'm thinking about it.
Literally the week after they performed in Geelong, he passed away. I was at my friend's house. I literally started crying there, and I just Ubered straight home.
Yeah,
I was half drunk, and I just
heartbroken.
went straight
No.
home.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Literally 2 months after I got this as well. I'm showing off my Foo Fighters tattoo.
Which audio listeners you can't see, but
It's
fresh.
the first vocal line of Everlong, which a lot of Foo Fighters fans will know.
this is Tyler's. We're running out of time.
Yeah,
here.
well, this will be the last thing.
1 minute,
right
1
here.
minute.
This is Tyler's set here. That's his visual background. That's all. How sick's that? Yeah.
That's... Holy shit. I can see why you didn't show Ruby. That's going
Right.
to be fucking epic.
Right, because she's seen that tonight, and then it gets so much better. Yeah. No, I put it in the middle so you can't hear it.
Oh,
right
okay. Well, you can still kind of hear it. I guess
Oh
if we
my
talk over
God.
it, it'll be fine.
It gets so much better, and it changes throughout the whole show.
Yeah.
Bing dong bing bong.
See, I'm not. Like I said, I don't listen to Tyler, the creator.
But you can appreciate
I would go to that
That's
show
what I'm saying,
for
man.
that.
And that's like 10 minutes later. Look at the set.
Holy shit.
Right, it just-
That's creative, you know.
Yeah.
It just changes throughout the whole. Like, look at that. That's it as well. Changes throughout the whole show.
I'm sorry to say this, guys, but we're gonna have to stop right now.
Just super quick, one more thing. That's on the level of like my first concert, which was Foo Fighters. Then they like started a song.
I haven't seen their live shows. Like, what do they look like? Are they-
Foo Fighters.
like, do their shows are they very artistic with their?
Yeah. So
okay.
the show that I went was 2018.
Bye, Gabby.
Bye, Gabby. The show I went to was 2018, and the very start of the show was their song "Run," which is one of my favorite songs of all time. And they opened with it, and it has this really huge drop.
Yeah.
And when it drops, like the curtain full on falls down, and it's got this huge background, and then they're
Yeah.
just fucking hammering.
That's why with Tyler, his set list was all his hits.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
And like just some little underground ones that like like me and a few others knew, but
Yeah.
like most of them were hits. So like, it was very immersive. Like everyone knew, everyone got it, and it was just my first concert was this year.
No way.
Yeah, it was Teenage Dads.
Oh.
That was my first ever concert, and like
We still need to organise to go to a concert
fuck
together.
oath we do. Bruno, this is what I'm saying. Bruno Mars has he's gone down today. Coming to Sydney.
If he comes to Melbourne,
That's
we're
what I'm saying. Nothing's been announced. Nothing's been announced yet. Nothing's been announced yet. But I'm praying for a Melbourne. Do you know? Sorry, I'm gonna go over time here. Over time. Do you know at Silk Sonic in their shows they what's the word? They cover the cameras. They take your phones off you. They confiscate them.
No way.
So what they do, they get a pouch, and they put your phone in the pouch, close it, and then it's auto locked through electricity
until you get out.
until you get out.
Mad. They did that at Tool as well. My mum went a few years ago when they did that.
Yeah.
Some guy still managed to get the whole show.
I know I saw someone on TikTok film Silk Sonic. I'm like,
Yeah. What the fuck?
I feel like
It's
what's-
probably like those.
it's definitely a better experience.
I was gonna say it's probably like those glasses ones that they have with
Like
the
the
cameras.
Snapchat lenses.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna end it here.
All
sorry.
right, we are done.
All right.
Thank you
Done.
for having me.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Ryan.
No. Why are you thanking me?
Oh no, thank you.
Oh, okay. No problem.
Oh, well,
I thank you both.
thanks,
right.
thanks, Griffin.
This is-
Appreciate you
Do you
being
know,
here.
Appreciate you,
Griffin,
man.
do you know how we say goodbye on this show?
No.
We go, bye, sisters.
Yes. No. Sorry, I didn't know that. Bye,
Bye, sisters.